welcome to Mixed Beauty Geek. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I know I said I was going to be posting on the regular, but unfortunately, due to some computer mess-ups and some camera mess-ups, I was unable to, and then my nephew was born, and yada yada yada. Anyway, I'm going to be pre-recording tomorrow, the next day, for a while, so that you guys will have some more videos for when I'm gone, and then hopefully in the new year I'll be able to get better, get more into this. So anyway, yes, today's video though is about my makeup revolution haul that I did on my blog like a month or two, not 2 months, a month and a half ago. And so I've given myself a good amount of time to be able to use most of these products and all that. So on my blog I will be doing an individual review of each product, but I wanted to do just like a little quick live review, there we go, that's the word, of all the products, just quickly, nothing too in-depth. If you want a more in-depth review of any of these products, then you can go to my blog and read about them, see some more swatches and stuff like that. So yeah, let's start with the two blush palettes. One technically is a bronze palette, but it says blush on the front, so I don't know. So I got All About Bronze and Hot Spice. So we'll start with the bronze one. Now for this one, because of my skin tone, I have found that it doesn't show up that well on my skin tone for a lot of these colors, but I did get it for my friend's wedding and all of them are on the paler side. So this will be fine for them, but, and I did use it on one of my friends and it looks really nice on her. So these are the colors that we've got. So they're all really nice. I really, really like them. I mean, again, they don't really show up on me that well. Let's see if I can even, I don't even think you can see that really at all, but I really do like two of the shades, well, three, these three right here in the corner. I actually can use kind of as a highlight, especially this one right here and this one right here, because they go pretty well on my skin tone. The rest of them are kind of more bronzers for, again, people who are a little bit lighter. This one is okay. I can work with this one a little bit, but again, it doesn't give me the bronze that I like, so I'm not reaching for this one as much, just because of the color, but I do think that it does last really well, and I do really like the colors on other people. I did one on my friend. I did look for her when she was going out, and I did really like the way that this looked on her, so not terrible. The next one will be the Hot Spice one. These ones, again, not all of these colors are going to look really good on me just because of my skin tone. But, again, I did get this for my friend. Well, not for her, but to use on her and her friends for the wedding. So, these two colors at the top are the ones I use the most. I also use this one occasionally. Well, okay, I guess some of them do show up on my skin tone. Like these three at the top here. Show up okay. They're not, like, super vibrant. These ones, these two right here, aren't super vibrant, but I can use them. This one is the one that shows up the most on my skin. I don't know if you can see those, but these colors are all really good as well. I've used them on her, I use them on my sister, and they all work out pretty well. They all show up really well on them. And then they've got two, they're like baked blushes, I think, but I use this one again as a highlighter, and this one too. Sometimes if I want like a little bit of a blush, but I don't want a high intensity one, but I want some shine, then I'll go in with these two, and then they do show up. But I have to be a little light-handed just because of the fact that they can make me look a little ashy because they are a little lighter, too light for me. So there's that. And both of those last throughout the day. They're really blendable. You can have a high-intensity look and you can fade them out quite nicely. The next one I will talk about is the eyebrows. I'm just going to take this pencil out. I've never used this. I don't really know. But yeah, so here's the eyebrow kit. It's for fair to medium. I have been, oh sorry, dropping the pencil. I have been using this. I've been using this dark color up here. I'm so on it for my eyebrows just because I usually do my eyebrows in with black. I have been doing it with this, and I mean, it's not terrible, and I can deal with it, but I think I do prefer my eyebrows on black. But I'm super excited. I've used this on, again, on my friend, and it's for the wedding, and it looks really good. It's got a multitude of colors for a multitude of like lighter to blonder eyebrows, which is really nice because I've never had that. I only have colors for dark eyebrows, so this is, I'm super excited. And it's got a pretty nice highlight kind of shimmery shade. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. But yeah, I'll show you some of these. So yeah, you can't see this one just because it's super light, but yeah, I don't even, this camera doesn't focus very well, so I don't know if you'll be able to see a lot of the colors, but I'm gonna try to show them to you. So yeah. The next one we'll talk about is this one, which I was super excited about for the wedding, just because it's nude lip colors. And again, most of these don't look that good on me because of my skin tone. And so I just personally don't like these colors. They look a little bit different than how they actually come out. If I can, I'll just put like a swatch in here so you can see quite a few of the colors. But I do really like these. I do think these are going to be good for the wedding. I think these are really nice wedding colors, especially for people who are a little bit of a lighter skin. Let's see. Okay, let's see if you can see some of these colors. Yeah, so here's some of them. I mean, they don't last perfect. Like, I would definitely say you need a lip liner underneath of them because otherwise they're not going to last all day just on their own. But I mean, they stain your fingers. They're really hard to get off. But on your mouth, a little less so. I would definitely suggest putting a lip liner under these guys because otherwise they aren't going to last as long as you probably would like them to, and they are not easy to carry around because it's not like a lipstick, which is just like, I mean, you all know what lipstick is, but like, you toss this in your purse and you're good to go. This you gotta toss in there, and you gotta toss in like a lipstick brush. So for the wedding it'll be fine because I'm gonna be taking this in a makeup bag with a brush because I'm in the party as well as doing the makeup. So if anybody needs a touch up, I'll have that available. So for the wedding, it's not a bad thing. But for personal use, I would say probably steer clear of this unless you have a really good lip liner that's the same color. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not taking this with me to the club or to dinner or anywhere else. So, but if you're a professional makeup artist, or you know you're going to be doing it on shoots or something where you can touch it up and you'll have that availability, this is a really good product for that. Next are my two favorites for last. So I'm wearing this one currently on my eyes. This is the Redemption palette, Iconic 3. So there's 3 of these palettes and they're all supposed to be for, well there's more, but there's 3 in the Iconic line and they're all supposed to be dupes for the Naked palettes. So this one is for the Naked 3, obviously. So here are the colors. So I don't have a Naked 3 palette, unfortunately. I really want one, but I don't have one. So I can't compare them. I don't know if they actually are dupes, but what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to a really good video that I found on YouTube. This girl did a really good job comparing all of them, so you won't just see this one. You'll see the Naked one compared to the Iconic 1, 2, and 3. So you'll see all of them compared and swatched to the other ones, so you can kind of see the dupe. The colors are really good on this. I really like them. I think that some of the shimmery shades are a little iffy and you have to work with them a little bit, or I just spray Fix Plus from MAC with these. But overall, I like them. I think they're great. The color payoff is pretty good. Again, some of them you have to work on a little bit. Sorry, the lighting in my room is changing. But yeah, really nice colors. On me, they always show up purple. When I do some of these makeup looks on my friends, they turn pink. But on me, they turn out purple. I don't know if it's my skin tone or if it's something I'm using on myself, but a lot of these end up turning kind of purple, even though a lot of these colors are pink. So I don't really know. But yeah, so definitely if you buy one of these ones. If you don't like this one, I'm sure the other ones would be just as good. So I would grab one of the other ones if you're not a fan of these rosy golds and pinks. Sorry about that. My camera only has 9 minutes of space on its memory card because I have a really crappy one, and it just like died. So sorry about that. So anyway, I'm talking about this guy right here. So yeah, I've created a lot of really good looks with this. I think it's really versatile. The color lasts pretty well. Both eyeshadows last, I would say, between 6 and 8 hours. It kind of does depend on which shadow you're using in the palettes, but they last quite a long time, especially if you use a primer. So I'm going to suggest that these are not eyeshadows that I would suggest you not use a primer with. They will last quite a long time, but they might not last from like 9 o'clock in the morning to like late into the evening. So if you wanted to go out, you might have to touch up your eyeshadow. So Sorry, I speak really fast. So basically, I would suggest using an eyeshadow primer, and it will last quite a bit longer. But overall, I didn't have too much issue with blending them out or fallout or anything like that. Especially if you just tap your brush off, you shouldn't have too much fallout. But yeah, all the colors are pretty rich. Again, with this brand, I've noticed that some of the shimmery shades just don't, like when you swatch them like that, they work really well, and they like, they come on, really, they go on really nicely. But let's see, if you do it with a brush, oh, now of course it's doing it, but like on your eye, it does not come on the same way. Usually, here it is, of course. But maybe it's just that one shimmer. But a lot of shimmer shades, of course, that one proves me wrong. Some of the shimmer shades don't work as well with the brush as they do with your finger, unless you put like a Fix F. Why can't I say that today? Unless you put Fix Plus on it, and then I find that I don't have too many issues. But I mean, these colors are like to die for. I love them. And this brown is like the perfect brown for me. I love it. So yeah, I mean, the colors in this are really great. The black is really black, the whites are really white, the shimmeries are really shimmery. So all these products were quite cheap, actually, too. So I don't have them all, the prices right off the top of my head, but this one was 16 something. I think it was like 16.90 something. This one I did look up today, and this one is $6.65. These ones are all under $7, these blushes. This one I think was $12. And I believe this one was $9 or under $9. So, I mean, if you think about it, compared to like the Naked 3 palette, like 50 top 40s of price, this $6.65. And it works, to me, perfectly fine. It works just as well. I'm sure you could create, if you just type in Iconic 3 versus Naked palette, you can see people using them and seeing that they can create the same looks on one half of their face to the other half. So to me, if you're on a budget, this makeup brand is really, really good. And I'm really excited to get more of their products and to be able to review more of their products. Now, if you want a little bit more in depth, or if I forget to put up some of the swatches of some of these, you can always go to my blog, where I will talk about each palette individually. So show some of the looks that I've gotten with each individual palette. I mean, except for obviously the, with the eyeshadow palettes, obviously. And the looks that I've used with these, probably photos of my eyebrows, some other people's eyebrows, and then a few just swatches of actual full lips when I do this one. Because right now, currently, all I have is like arm swatches, but when I go to review this one by itself on my blog, then I will put actual pictures of like lipstick on people. And then these ones, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do these ones. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, this is just an overview of the products. If you want more in depth, then go to my blog. As well as I have a few interesting blogs up. I have one detailing how I get my hair this color. Well, not detailing, but talking about the products that I use for my hair. So I would go check that out. Yeah, so I'm really excited for these products, and I'm really excited that I get to show them to you, because I think that they're amazing, and I did so much research before I bought them, and I was so hyped to get them. When they came, I was like swatching and going insane, because I was just like, these products were like a savior to me, kind of, because I told my friend I would do her wedding, and then I was like, oh crap, I don't have enough makeup for that. And I was like, I need makeup that's going to work well, but isn't going to cost me an arm and a leg, because honestly, I think that as long as makeup does the same job, there's no reason to get the $50 one just because it has a different name. I do definitely believe in collecting, because there are some products in my collection that I have that I specifically got because I like that brand and I was collecting makeup from them. But there's nothing wrong with having makeup that is not $50 a piece. So yeah, I'm super excited for these. And I really hope that you go to their website, check it out. I'll put it in the description so you can go and check out. They don't just have this, they have And they have a lot of stuff that dupes other things, which is really interesting. They have stuff that dupes the chocolate palette, the chocolate bar palettes, which I've never tried in general, but I might get. Also, I think that these are really nice. This is kind of random, but if you're not sure you're going to like a certain palette, like the colors, this would not be a bad way to try out some of the colors to see if you like them before you spend the money. And I'm not saying that you can't get them, but if you get the like $40 palette, you're not going to want to rebuy it every time if you're using it a lot, you're not going to want to rebuy it every time you run out. So this is a really good way to get the Naked 3 palette and get this palette. Or if you're like me and you're poor and you have barely any money as it is, go with that palette. I mean, no one's going to be like, you didn't use the Naked 3 palette, I can tell. No one's going to say that to you. So, you know, it's kind of, it's a good alternative. And I'm not going to say that these are good for their money because I hate that saying, because to me it's like saying, well, they're okay for the money that you're paying for them. And that to me just, like, that's like if you get $1 piece of makeup that's $1 and it doesn't turn your skin green, like it's good for the money, but it's not good. These products are good. Not for just the money, they're good on their own. You could probably charge a lot more for them, but they don't. So I think that that's great. I think they're a great product. Anyway, so a few announcements. I'm going to be trying this week to pre-record a bunch of videos for you guys because I'm going away from the 18th to the 3rd to my boyfriend's parents for Christmas in Ontario, and I won't have good internet, so I won't be able to record and then edit and everything and then post. It just will not work. So I'm going to try and pre-record some stuff here. And then on my other channel, actually, in case you're wondering why this may look a little weird as I'm wearing a sports bra, because I have started a weight loss journey. So if you want to know anything about that, go to my other channel, or if you want to know anything about me personally and less about makeup, go to that channel. There's literally not as many videos, like I'm just as bad posting here as I am there, but in the new year, hopefully I'll be able to get better because I'm going to be able to get a job and hopefully afford a little bit better camera stuff and some things, because I was having some issues trying to record and it was just frustrating, so I gave up for a few weeks. So I was just like, I can't deal with this camera, I can't deal with the editing software, I'm just done for right now. But I figured out some of those problems, so I think we're gonna be good. So yeah, feel free to hop on over to my other channel and watch the video that I will have just posted, or will post after this. I haven't decided. We'll post about the weight loss journey that I'm going on right now, and go to my blog and you will get some more reviews of these guys, as well as nail products, hair products, other makeup products, not just those ones. So head over there, and then please feel free to subscribe here and go to my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, where I have pictures of the makeup I've done, my blog posts, my YouTube, as well as pictures of nails I do, because I'm actually a nail tech as well. So go over there, you'll get to see some of my nail art and some of the nail work I've done as well. So yeah, feel free to follow me on all my social media, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon.